guys, we're gonna be reacting to Zack films. People who react to Zack films, they get very viral. So wish me luck. Definitely. Let's react to Zack films. Okay, let's go to Zack Films channel. Zack Films. Let's just go type. What? Okay. Zack. Okay. We're ready. Get the Zack films for this. Shout out to him. Oh my god, he has crazy scary shorts. I mean, videos too. Let's go to this.
As your fist hits the bag, it sends a bar swinging inside, pushing a blade through a beam of light. But this blade has a slit in it, which briefly lets the light through as it passes. It measures how long it shined through the slit and calculates that into your score. So to hack it, call up Bork, your obese T-Rex. You see, the gap between its claws could act like the slit in the blade. So if it shoves its hand into the machine and whips it past the sensor as fast as possible, Bork will have the new high score. And for the
what in the world just happened?
first time ever, T-Rex arms are actually useful. As your fist hits the bag, they pack dirt and cork into a small cone on set before attaching a compressed air tank behind it. Then a valve is opened and the air shoots the dirt forward at high speed. At the same time, the lighting crew triggers a massive flash of light aimed across the street. The dirt cloud bursts outward toward the camera, and once they add in the bright flash, it ends up looking like a
I'm sorry for the flash bang. What? Flash bang.
real explosion.
Ooh.
They pack dirt and cork into a small.
I've been reading a lot of your guys' comments, and a lot of them are mean. So
The crow lands on an ant nest, then spreads its wings like it's sunbathing. But the ants see this as an attack, so they swarm its body and start spraying acid into its feathers. And some experts think that this kills the parasites living on them, while others think it heals fungal infections on the bird's skin, keeping them clean and healthy by bathing in live ants. But some say it's just because they enjoy being high. The crow lands.
What? Crows can get high?
If you cut two slits in a piece of paper, then bet someone that they can't rip them both at the same time, they'll probably grab both sides and pull. And since the cuts aren't exactly perfect, one side will start to rip before the other. As soon as it does, that becomes the easiest path for the rip, forcing one side to tear off first every time they try. But when you do it, grab both sides with your hands and the middle with your mouth, which is how you win the trick and ruin a friendship.
That's actually ruin a friendship? True.
If you cut two.
Crazy. Why didn't I never think of that?
Did you know many Filipinos only get around 6 to 8 grams of fiber a day?
Why the hell do I need to know that, lady?
They strung up a fishing line, connected it between the city structures, until over half of Manhattan was surrounded. A rabbi will drive around and inspect it before the Sabbath, and if he spots a break, a special crew will fix it before sundown on Friday. Because during this time, observant Jews can't bring anything out the door of their house, meaning they won't be able to carry their wallets outside, or even bring their own babies outside. But the wire acts as a closed boundary, turning that part of Manhattan into one giant private area, making it easier for Jews to do things while they technically stay inside. They strung up a
What? What? My brain is literally circulating.
You You buy gifts for her, compliment her constantly, and start dropping your hobbies to get into hers. But when you ask her out,
She's gonna reject you. I know.
she says no. So you hit the gym, get a fresh haircut, and buy
You're never gonna get a girl, boy. Like, look at that face.
new clothes, trying to become the person you think she wants. But when you try again, she still isn't interested. You see, if your attention is always available, it stops feeling special, and all of your effort just shows them how desperately you want to be chosen. Instead, just work on being comfortable with who you are, so you can connect with the people who actually like you. You buy gifts.
Wait. What the?
When you're the one calling the shots, slowing down.
Okay, so finally they had the balls to open this. What is this?
Isn't an option. Don't let a painful sore throat steal the show. Take Difflam with 5 times action
I don't know if this actually works.
against sore throat, so you always have your best mode on.
It works that fast. If you try it, it's not gonna work that fast, guys.
Your torso would expand outward like a life jacket, and your spine would curve backward, so you could sit upright on water
Why do you look like Angry Bird?
instead of tipping forward. Your legs would move farther back like paddles, helping balance your body on the surface. Oh, and air pockets would form inside your body, making you lighter for your size. Now, thousands of feathers would grow across your body,
Are you
keeping
the ugly evil in Angry Birds?
cold water out and trapping warmth inside. And with all these changes, you can finally float like a duck. Your torso would expand outward like a life. She suddenly died in the aisle during a long flight.
That's why you never eat diabetes. That's why you never want to be fat sometimes. If you're lazy, then get up, touch grass. Because being ugly is hard.
And the crew tried to move her dead body to another section.
What the hell? You can't move her body! She's fatter than queso! The airplane is literally gonna crash! The airplane is gonna crash! The whole plane is gonna say pull up! Pull up! The airplane is gonna say pull up! Pull up! Because she's too fat! And that's
Away
why
from the other
let's go,
passengers,
guys.
but she was
Let's get a wall break! Water break! A water break! Let's get a water. We need to be hydrated. Let's go. Gotta always be on duty.
too big to fit through the narrow aisle, so they placed her in an empty seat and covered her with a blanket right beside 2 passengers.
I don't feel like they're gonna be comfortable.
They asked to move to the
I feel like if there's a dead body right beside me, I'm gonna be a bit concerned. That's a bit concerning.
other empty seats, but staff told them they couldn't move. So for the next 4 hours, they sat next to the dead body until the plane finally landed. She suddenly died in the aisle
What
during a
happened to
long
the
flight.
woman? Did she just... what happened?
At Food Panda, we're on a mission to make life delicious.
Oh yeah. Hey, Food Panda, Philippines. Sponsor me. I don't know. They just... Bro, you don't even know how to spell. Oh yeah. Like, huh? they open, so some ads
As you take turns drawing lines, most people think the goal is to grab every box as soon as they can. But that's exactly how you lose. Instead, on every turn, draw lines that don't complete a third side. And keep doing this until your opponent runs out of safe moves and opens a chain. Once that happens, claim the boxes one by one, but stop before the last two. Then give those two up on purpose, forcing your opponent to open the next chain. Keep doing this with every chain until the last one opens. Then sweep every box that's left. Slice a thin ring from an apple, then wrap cooked bacon around it.
Oh, wait. Apple, like sweet, plus bacon? I don't know if that's gonna taste good though.
And push a skewer through to hold the bacon in place. Next, dunk the whole thing in thick waffle batter before pressing it into a hot waffle maker so the batter turns crisp and golden. Let it rest for a moment and drizzle warm maple syrup over it. Then sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon sugar on top and enjoy your bacon apple waffle.
Guys, do you like these? Like this? I mean, it looks appetizing. Not gonna lie, I wanna try it. Guys, comment down below if I should try it. If you guys can, cause one of the most sometimes my videos you can't even comment on them sometimes. That just sucks. But I think I should make one tomorrow or something. Cause. But I'm not too rich. I'm just gonna use ham. I feel like ham is already good, but I don't have that thing. I mean, I can fry it. Now, I think I have barbecue skewers. Yeah, I do, guys.
Right. Slice a thin ring from a hand draws a big circle, then small.
I see a hand can just say a person draws
smaller and smaller ones like this, then smaller and smaller ones like this. At first, it just looks like a strange chain of circles, but when they all start spinning, the pen begins to move. One circle alone would only draw a loop, but when they all spin at different sizes and speeds, the pen gets pulled in many different directions at once. The bigger circles create the main motion, while the smaller circles add little bends and details. And when those movements line up just right, the pen draws its own hand, and the cycle repeats.
What? My mind is blown. What the hell just happened?
The badger chases the squirrel before it dives into its burrow. Now the badger starts digging into the tunnel with its long claws. Meanwhile, a coyote waits near one of the exits. Now the squirrel is trapped between two hunters. If it stays underground, the badger keeps digging closer. But if the squirrel escapes through another hole, the coyote chases it across the ground. And if the coyote misses, it runs straight back into the hole. The badger is already there. The hunters can work together, turning the squirrel's own escape route into a trap. The badger chases the squirrel before it dives into its... She woke up from a coma. It had been 3 weeks. She immediately asked to see her 3 children, but the nurses didn't bring them over. Even when she became distressed,
3 weeks is not that bad. Not gonna lie, it's just 3 weeks.
and begged the doctors to find them, they couldn't, because her 3 children didn't exist. You see, while she was in the coma, she experienced giving birth to triplets. She had lost one of them, but she cared for the others, putting them to bed, watching them grow for 7 years. This felt like her actual life, and it all took place in a 3-week coma. It makes you wonder, if your mind can invent an entire life, how can you be sure this one is real? She woke up from a coma. It had been
So you literally lose all your memory, bro? Yeah, I'm afraid of comas.
So this effect is called resize shift.
I know I use you all the time, but why do you have to be ads? Bro.
You would start your run and go as far as you can before you can't take another step. Then find a rock and place it on the side of the road where you stopped. Go home, rest a day or two, then run again. But this time, you only have one goal. Get past the rock. Even if it's only by one step. Then leave a new rock and do it all over again. Because over time, if you keep beating that rock, you'll be running a mile before you know it.
What the?
You would start your run.
What just happened?
If you sliced Manhattan in half, you would see old trash and broken ship parts. This is because hundreds of years ago, they built giant wooden walls in the river before dumping in garbage and dirt. And instead of washing away, the debris got trapped inside. As more material piled up, the loose debris turned into artificial ground. Then, wooden supports were driven deep underneath the surface, before streets and heavy buildings were built on top. And underneath the streets, centuries-old wooden walls and buried garbage are still hidden underground, directly beneath parts of lower Manhattan. If you sliced Manhattan in half, if you load a bullet made of ice into a gun, then pull the trigger, most people assume it could hit someone.
No, the ice will literally just melt.
He was pooping so hard that a blood
This is the craziest thing.
vessel suddenly burst inside his brain,
Never shark tooth.
and both sides of his head exploded with pain. He collapsed to the floor and woke up in the hospital. But when he looked out the window, he saw numbers growing from a tree. Then he started speaking in rhyme and became obsessed with writing and painting. Now, before the stroke, he had never cared about art. But doctors think the stroke damaged some parts of his brain while removing filters that normally shape how we see the world. So he spent years writing poetry, creating paintings and sculptures, and trying to understand his new mind. He was pooping so hard that a blood vessel suddenly...
Oh my god. Oh. What? Okay, I'm a bit boring. It's a bit boring. No, I'm a bit. It's a bit boring, but it's actually 10. Well, it's 10 p.m.
Slide the paper into the gap next to the first number, pressing it down as you slowly turn the wheel. You see, each wheel has a notch
Is bro really helping thieves?
inside, so the paper will suddenly slide down further once you reach it. Then turn it to the number opposite of the one facing up. This will turn the notch down and give you the right number for the combination. Repeat the whole process for each wheel until you have all the right numbers, lining up the notches and allowing you to open the lock. Slide the paper into the gap next to the first number, pressing it down as you...
What? What? Guys, I'm gonna end this video right now. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and like button. Help me to get verified in YouTube, because that's my dream. And thank you very much for watching my video. Kaboom! Yeah, I don't know what did I just do, guys. But bye-bye. Peace out.